Hi yogis, I hope you're well. The second part, or the second branch of the niyamas, those internal observances, is Samtosa. That feeling of peace, of ease and contentment, of where you are. And that can be minute by minute, hourly, daily, or long term. So today we're cultivating peace, we're cultivating ease and contentment. So be content that perhaps this isn't going to be the most difficult flow you've ever done, no fancy moves, but this is all about being content where you are today. So with that, take a deep breath in, close your eyes. We're going to come to a kneeling position, toes tucked under, toes flat on the floor just for the moment, so they're not tucked under, you're on the tops of your feet. And if this isn't a good position for you, find a place that is a good position. So a nice seated position, or if you want to start lying down, start lying down. So again, if you find something that doesn't suit you in today's practice, find something that does, and don't feel aggrieved that you haven't been able to do what I've asked you to do. This is, after all, a practice for you, not for me. So find a nice position, kneeling if you can, close the eyes, and just find a nice easy breath. And that can be in and out through the nose, it can be in and out through the mouth. That sukha breath, the easy breath, shoulders release. So taking this time just to notice how you feel within your body today. Noticing how you feel on an energetic level also. And then noticing where your mind wanders to. Can you bring your mind back to this present moment, the very breath that's happening right now? Perhaps outside distractions, like we've got the bin men at the moment. Just come back to the breath. Can you slowly bring yourself away from all of those distractions? And there's no particular breath rhythm today, just a breath that feels really good for you. Lovely, just a couple more rounds of breath here. Working out any creaks or cranks, or if you're rounding through the back, can you lift? Drop the shoulders down, let the elbows become heavy, crown of the head nice and tall. And if it's available for you and you're kneeling, change your position. Tuck your toes under, sit up a little taller, let the hips become heavy on the heels. But wherever you are, hands to heart, that lovely prayer position, lifting the sternum up towards the thumbs. The shoulders have a chance to wrap down the back a little bit more. The crown is lovely and tall. And then drop your chin towards your chest. Take a lovely bow here, honouring yourself. Beautiful. From here, lift your head. If you're in another seated position, you're going to join us in forward fold. If you're here in kneeling, pop your hands on the earth, press into your feet, lift your hips nice and high, and then walk your feet towards your hand where you land in a nice forward fold. Take your feet a little bit wider today, so they're not together, they're probably just outside of the hips. Soften the knees, let the head become nice and heavy. Lovely, find a gentle movement here. When you're settled in, perhaps opposite arm to opposite elbow. Perhaps you walk your hands round to one side and then the other, shaking the head off, perhaps bending the knees one by one. Lovely, then inhale, half lift, hands on the thighs, neck nice and long, shoulders away from the ears. Take a deep, deep breath in here. And then exhale, forward fold. Lovely, find a little bit of movement. Then when you're ready, not before, slowly, slowly roll all the way up, pressing into the feet, keeping the chin tucked till that very last moment. Mountain pose, take a moment. Stand up nice and tall, feel your feet on the floor, relax the tailbone. Lift the sternum, lift the chin. And then inhale, hands all the way up overhead, volcano pose, palms face towards one another. Keep a little space within the shoulders. We don't need to hug those upper arms right towards the ears. Stretch through the fingertips, relax the shoulders down, lift through the sternum, draw the belly in, then exhale, hands to heart. Again, relax the shoulders down, take your time, lift your sternum up towards your thumbs. And then get that lovely energetic loop. So lift the kneecaps up. You'll feel the quads start to tone, draw the belly in, lift the chest, lift the chin ever so slightly, crown of the head lifts as well, and then ground down through the back body. So shoulders relax down the back, tailbone relaxes, and then you'll feel the heels sink into the earth. But then don't lose the feeling of the feet on the ground. So we're really taking time to ground down through the feet. So even though we've got this energetic lift through the front body and that grounding down through the back body, the whole of the foot is grounded. So all toes, we're not clenching. If you lift your toes, you'll still feel the whole of the foot on the earth. So just take time to really feel the feet. Lovely, big inhale, big reach up. Exhale, open your wings, forward fold, press the hips back, soften the knees. Lovely, inhale, half lift, take your time, we're not moving fast. Shoulders away from the ears. Take a couple of rounds of breath here, still with the feet, still with the legs working hard. Back nice and straight, exhale, forward fold, plant your palms. You're going to step your right foot back for a lunge and drop that back knee. Take your time to settle in, open through the shoulders, stretching through the crown of the head, toes, back toes tucked off top of the foot on the earth, it doesn't matter. Big inhale, big reach up. Shoulders relax down. Tuck your tailbone under so that back leg's working hard and you're pressing through the front foot. Big inhale again, and then as you exhale, clasp the hands behind the back, right thumb on top. Open through the chest, draw the knuckles down. Lift the chin ever so slightly if it's available for you. Open through the heart. And then exhale, release back to your lunge. Plant your palms, sit your hips back and up. Left toes towards the third eye. Left knee soft, a nice flat back here. We're going to keep it nice and flat. So the crown of the head is lifting towards the top edge of the mat. We're not releasing down, we're pulling the shoulders back. We're peeling that left hip crease back. Then everyone take a look to the top edge of your mat and then roll through that front foot. Back to your lunge. Plant your palms, tuck that back toe under if it's not. Step back to down dog. Lovely. We're going to find stillness straight away today. Lifting the hips towards the sky, letting the belly draw towards the thighs, elbows soft, knees soft, neck loose, head heavy. Lovely, breathe here. Can you find contentment in stillness? Beautiful. Slowly release the knees all the way down to the earth. Keep the elbows tucked into the side body as you release all the way down to the belly. A nice little tricep press. Exhale back all the way up to the top, tabletop position. Child's pose. Come onto the tops of your feet. Let the shoulders relax down. Lovely, just breathing here. If you need to make any adjustments here in child's pose, make any adjustments that you need. And then back up to tabletop position. Lovely. Take your time. Move with real love towards yourself as you tuck your toes under. All the way up to down dog. Lovely. Find that stillness. Belly draws in, lower ribs draw down towards the belly button. Then when you're ready, step that right foot up for a lunge. If you need to use your hands to get there, use your hands to get there. Beautiful. Drop that back knee, lunge. Open through the chest, lift the chin through the crown of the head. Big inhale, reach up. Find a little bit of space, open through the heart already here. So draw the shoulders back and then clasp the hands. This time left thumb on top, knuckles draw down and away. Open through the chest, lift through the chin if it's available to you. Opening through the heart. Close the eyes. And then exhale, release. Hands down to the earth. Sit your hips back and up. Toes up to the third eye. Right knee soft. A lovely flat back as you draw the shoulders away. Take your time here. And then roll through that front foot. A nice lunge. From here, lift that back knee. Step that left foot up to meet that right foot, forward fold. Take the feet just outside of the hips. Snuggle your body in towards, your upper body in towards your lower body. Keep the knees soft. And then inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Lovely. Slowly, slowly roll all the way up, mountain pose. Take your time when you're there. Can you find that little circle of energy? Lovely. Inhale, volcano. Wiggle the fingers. Exhale, hands to heart. Prayer pose. Lift the sternum towards the thumbs. See if you can slide your hips forward. Take a very gentle back bend here. Opening up towards the sky. Let that back bend come right from the heels. So it's the whole of the back body. We're not just opening through the spine. We're letting our weight come forward. Hips slide forwards. A lovely deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Lovely. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms. Step the right foot back for a lunge. Drop the back knee today. We're keeping it low. Lovely. Lift up. Reach with your hands. Shoulders drop down and away. Squeezing everything into the mid-center. So inner thighs draw in. Belly draws in. And then open through your arms, elbows go left to right, palms face forward, that little back bend once more, the heart is opening up towards the sky. Beautiful, breathe. Exhale, release everything down, lovely. Plant your palms, step back to down dog, find stillness straight away. Head is heavy. Take some real deep breaths here. And then release the knees all the way down to the earth, tabletop position. Elbows tuck into the side body as we take a very, very small tricep press. And then release all the way back to tabletop position, child's pose. Lovely, breathe. Has the mind wandered? Can you pull it back? Are you getting frustrated? Be content. How can you find contentment? How can you find peace with yourself? Lovely, all the way back through to tabletop position. Tuck your toes all the way up to down dog. Lovely, right leg up. Drop that back knee. Open through the heart. Inhale, reach. Take a couple of rounds of breath, perhaps take the chin up. And then open, elbows left to right. Nice back bend here. Looking up towards the sky. Deep, deep breath in. Exhale, release everything down. Lift that back knee up. Step that left foot up to meet that right foot. Feet outside the hips. Forward fold. And then inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful, slowly roll all the way up. Mountain pose, close your eyes. Catch your breath, find that energetic lift and the grounding through the back. Feet on the floor, grounding down. Inhale, big reach up. perhaps you take a little baby back bend. And on your next exhale, hands to heart. Lift the sternum. Shoulders ground down, and then exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Lovely. From here, we're going to step back to tabletop position. Sorry, Maggie. And then all the way onto our backs. So swing your legs around, come onto your back. Keep your knees bent. Feet quite close to the bum here, about hip point apart. Hands away from the body. And then on an inhale, hips are going to lift all the way up to a point of ease, to a point where you're contented. Shoulders under the back body. If you've got a brick, you could use a brick, or if you've got a couple of cushions, you can use a cushion or a bolster. You might even want to just use your hands on the lower back if that's available to you. Just be here, breathe, press through the feet, but don't grip through the toes. Chest up towards the chin, but the chin up towards the sky. Tip the pubic bone so you feel the quads start to work. 2 more big breaths here. And then exhale, slowly roll all the way down. Draw your knees into your belly. Take a gentle sway side to side. Lovely, then take the legs out nice and long. Prepare yourself for Shavasana. And take a few moments to find a comfortable position. The head gently rested into the floor. Your eyes closed or the gaze just softened. The hands gently rested beside you. And the feet heavy into your mat. Without changing anything, bring your attention to your breath. Noticing the expansion of the inhale and the contraction of the exhale. Remind yourself that at this moment you have nowhere else to be and nothing else to do. On your next exhale, exhale completely. And then allow the diaphragm to expand naturally, letting the inhale take care of itself. And then repeat that a few more times. Exhaling completely, and then letting the inhale take care of itself. Notice whether you feel a little bit more relaxed. And now let the breath flow naturally without doing anything to change or to control it. And find a place where the breath feels the best. Maybe at the tip of the nose, maybe the back of your throat, or perhaps the bottom of your lungs. And focus your attention there. And then for the next couple of minutes, just keep your attention on this part of your breath. As distractions arise, such as thoughts, sensations, or sounds, just notice them and let them go. Bring your attention back to the breath. You have nowhere else to be and nothing else to do. For the next minute, simply remain in present awareness of your breath. Namaste.